Hello chat, welcome back to Rimworld Hog Crankers, where today we need to find a healer mech serum before Minoru dies of babyitis. We have a lot of time. Minoru would have to turn 18 to be forcefully ejected from the tube, so we got a minute. Another thing we're dealing with, we have 7 days left to acquire 13 people to send on this. Because I want more vanometric power cells. We are, I believe, two to three people short right now. Okay, shuttle is full on chem fuel. We've got a lot of chem fuel actually, so that's wonderful. Let's. Ooh, the Smalls jeans are done. Get back in there. How do I want to progress? I feel like I need to send people off to those ancient vaults. I feel like that is the correct course of action right now. Ah, what a good landing spot. Got anything cool out here? Just a monitor lizard. We will drop right about here. It's raining. Oh, I forgot you were kind of banged up, Sammy. You'll be alright, though. Alrighty. Are you alive? You are alive. So, take a scooch back. Vente, you can immediately start hacking this one. Sammy, open this door. Alright, don't. Thanks. We'll be fine. Sammy, come open this. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Excellent. Open that. We're just not gonna go in here right now. Okay, we're not gonna go in here right now. And that will be fine. Go ahead and open that. I think it'll be okay. Luciferium does not really help us. You're not assigned to hacking, so we'll just wait. Are more than... Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Go right ahead. Alright. We will uninstall this door and this door. Because then the fire won't be a problem. No heat stroke for us. Hey, definitely put that out. Not really sure why that one's going out, or going off, rather. Should be fine. There's more gold. There's go juice, doesn't really help us. You're not capable of hacking, so don't bother. And I guess you come here. The Minotaur did not notice. Interesting. We will also uninstall this door then. Nice, we stopped that chem fuel from exploding. Just stockpile stuff in this corner for now. Sure, that's fine. Lindsay's genes have finished regrowing. Wonderful, I'm going to throw you right back in here in a second. We don't have time right now. We'll pay more attention to the things actively happening. Hack this last tournament. Get out of here. Tournament. Terminal. Anything on the map I care about? I don't really need these beehives. You know what? Actually, sure, we'll take the beehives. I don't see a reason I shouldn't. And I guess I'm gonna have to kill that Minotaur, because I want to know if that's a healer mech servant there. It seems unlikely, but... You're unarmed, yeah. Yeah, you are. Oh, just one? Just one guy? I think we can handle that. Hell of a melee guy, though. Oh, you're a tough melee guy. I got news for you, buddy boy. Looks like we're learning how to deal with wasters. Tiny, Sammy, come here. Just like... Stand here. And, Levente. Come on out here. Slyly, you just wait a minute. In fact, yeah, you're not set to actually do, like, anything. You should do that. Wow, you really aren't that good at stuff. That's unfortunate. Careful shooting him in the head, guys. I kind of want him alive. Excellent. How you doing? Permanent gunshot injury to the eye, but I think he'll be alright. Alright, he's got 10 hours. Just, stabilize his bleeding. How are you doing? Not bleeding. You two come up here. Tiny will get to that door when Spiffy is no longer bleeding. Which is just going to take a minute, so you guys can actually be undrafted. Okay. How bad it look? Not that bad at all. We'll be able to deal with that. A lot of mini turrets. Not super pleased about that, but should be alright. This is the only real concern I think I have. What do you? I guess there is a Tesseron as well. And this is a proximity activator. I think that's not really a problem. Currently. Alright. You and... they can't reach the steel because it's in there. You and you. me uninstall. Stand here. You and you attack. And then you can just beat the crap out of it. Slather, are you dumb? Just bruised, you'll be fine. Hey, Slather, come open this. Just more Luciferium. Then that'll get refueled, and we'll send. No, we'll give Levante a minute to not be bruised. Guess I should probably make a couple more of these so people can continue melee training as well. The accurate. What are you doing? Attacking beeswax? Hey, Piper, arrest this man. That will just reset his enslavedness. That alcohol withdrawal is a real problem. $57? Wasn't that 100? I'm very confused. Chat, I looked it up because I was concerned that may have been a problem. It will always stay at 100% on the accurate because he has Lush from Vanilla Traits Expanded, so his withdrawal will never actually go away. The fact that it reset is due to another thing I had because I noticed the withdrawal sitting around before, so I did a thing to try and get any stuck sicknesses to go away. And it must have reset him to 0, but because of Lush, he's just going through the motions again. What are these fires, huh? They're not real anymore. There must be home zone up here. No? Oh, yes. You're at that. Why are you so upset? Why'd you use a recreational drug? Don't do that, idiot. That's your own fucking fault. Shuttle arrived. Oh, beautiful. Grigos, get the hell in there. Be gone. My ageless gene pack, which I don't know if I have the room to hold at this point. 2 of 4. Yes, I do in fact have means to hold it right now. Okay. A nearby settlement, Victory's Ridge, has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 11 pilla Hyla sounds right, of normal plus quality. Okay. Low sleep could be interesting. Adaptive biology? What is adaptive biology? Subtly change their very own personality, getting rid of old traits and gaining new ones. That's interesting. Wonder how that works. Don't think I care about that. Silent neuroformers. It's impressive. Bean. Bean is a regolid. Okay. You're an undergrounder, gay, greedy regolid who's 87. I got news for you, Steve Bean, but absolutely not. I think we'll do it for the low sleep and mild cell instability. And we'll take the silent neuroformer. I don't believe I need a hard acidifier. I got 5 days to work on that though, so really quick. Is this where I can make? I can. I would need quite a bit of wood. How much wood do we have? Why don't I see the wood? Do we not have any? We might not have any. Also, I really don't need to see all of this, so how do I make this go away? Ah, yes. Filter out. What else do I not care about? What if I unslave the accurate simply to send him on that combat quest? He's not unusable. He's been exceptionally worthless. I think that's the plan. Because I hate the actor. So sending him off to his death in combat would be wonderful. That would make Sammy very upset. Mad Emu. Okay. That's not great. You're allowed to fight it. Go right ahead. Slather. I would like you to pick up a weapon, please. And then Sammy and Fiverr are right here. They can help. There we go. And Fiverr. Beat down that bird. Okay, well, he tried. You okay, Lynx? You will be. Fiverr. Please save Lynx. And then just eat that. I think people are probably healed enough for us to hit the other thing. Send in, I think, the same crew of Tiny, Levente. Maybe not Slather this time. Sammy. And, Fiverr. Another Tantrum, lovely. Bunch of Gazelle out here. Park this right here. Silly, huh? Going to smash things in his room. The problem is your melee is really good. And you have a knife. Where's your room? Is it this one? Okay, I'm less worried about that one, actually. Just don't do too much damage. Alright, everybody. Island. Cool. Cool. Simple one this time. Alright. This isn't alive, right? No. Okay, so just one Scorcher? Well, let's take care of it real quick and be done. Levente. Well, you know what? Yeah. Levente, we're gonna send you in. Everybody else, wait right here. It's not really how I wanted you to stand. That's not really how I wanted that to work either. Never mind. You know what? You two, right here. You two. No, you two. Right, that's good enough. Beat it to death. Excellent. Flawless. Only one thing that can explode? Yeah. We will get a raid. Let's set this to be uninstalled. And this to be uninstalled. Are these made out of steel? They are. I could bring some steel home. Advanced component. The zone right here for now. Drop everything into. No healer mech serum. Cease. Cease your fuckery, the accurate. Okay. Michael Flea Shepherd Finch of the Black Wolves would like to store 220 toxic waste packs. Archean seeds. Okay. Cat ears. Don't think I care about that. I think Archean seeds might be very important. And toxic waste packs, as long as they're kept frozen, aren't a problem. I don't want to store them here. Let's take a look really quick, because with the advent of Odyssey, we have space. And potentially I could leave the garbage in space. Like, let's see. Gold. Plasteel. Plasteel. Gold. Okay. Okay. Which one of these looks the coolest? Not very interesting. Not very interesting. Not very interesting. I guess that one looks the most visually appealing. Brazo Rock. I do kind of like Craggy Pigeon Moon though as a name. Bust Zolo Asteroid is kind of funny because it also looks kind of like a small dong busting. So I don't know that exists. And the Red Spider Asteroid doesn't look at all like a spider. None of these are also like in range. I don't think. Let's hit launch on you. It can't. Okay. Hey, Tiny, come here a sec. Thanks. Can I reach any of them? No. That's unfortunate. We would need to make a jump to the side and then, which is totally possible, mind you. We probably have enough steel now to expand this a little bit. So let's put a little bit on either side here, I think. Do it like this. And that should give us enough room to get like necessary facilities down. Let's see. I think... How much more substructure do I have, by the way, before I get to designing with this? 363, I got tons. Let's do... this. This. And this. I think this will be good enough. Like that. And that can be the ship. Excellent. Sammy has high hopes for your new grav ship and wants to christen it with a good name. And wants to call it the Towering Agony Ship? I don't believe we're going to call it the Towering Agony Ship. Unstoppable Vulture? That's not bad. Medusa? No. 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 Uh-uh. No. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, you guys are terrible at this. What will we call this? Clearly, this can go into orbit, but it cannot go into space. So it's not a spaceship, which is why it's probably called a grav ship. Let's call it the something like Skyhog or something. Grav Hog? No, that sounds dumb. We won't even call it a hog. This is the Sky Cranker. Sky Cranker seems like a waste, though. Surely we can think of something more clever than Sky Cranker. This is good enough for now. We now have the Sky Cranker. Who needs medical treatment? Grump, go get medical treatment then. Also, I shouldn't put these so close to the ship. Let's move them elsewhere. Let's keep them all in the same spot. That way it promotes social interaction. And then some grav ship hull. Maybe I should have made it one wider. So this isn't going to leave a whole lot of space. We can probably... There's, like, more grav ship resource, right? Yeah, standard grav tech. And there's advanced grav tech, but that requires fabrication. Let's learn fabrication. Because I've left the researchers to their own devices for a minute, so we've got a little bit. I do want bionic replacements, but I feel like archogenetics is closer to our actual goal. Let's do... I feel like multiple entrances might be a bad idea. So we won't do multiple entrances. We will do a... Let's see, is port or starboard the left side? I think left is starboard? I'm gonna Google that really quick. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I figured it out. Port, starboard. The logic is that the bow of the ship, the left side from the bow while looking at the bow is port, and the right side looking at the bow is starboard. So if the tip of the ship were down here, this would be port and this would be starboard. So we're gonna do a port airlock like this. So the door will be here. And then... I feel like in the event of, like, breaches, I should have multiple rooms just in case. So let's do, like, this to have a room separate. And then we'll have, so we'll have a... What's the back of a ship called? That's the bow. This is port, starboard. I'm not gonna Google it again, but I am curious. Maybe we need a little bit more space in the back. We did learn large thruster, but they take backstone, right? They do take backstone. We do not have any yet. So, to start, we will simply use 2 small thrusters. And we might go a little bit more than just 2. I believe we need steel doors to be airtight. Hello, visitors. They have a few items to trade. Excellent. Big Dog, you can do the trade. Actually, no. Yeah, because Kivy and Evan are both gone, and so is Fur. So we will have Big Dog do it. Your name is Ironhead. That's badass. I will take the medicine that you have. Let's put down... pilot console. Let's take this battery. up there. Install that there. Install this here. We'll need conduits throughout the ship to maintain power. And we'll put an infinite chem reactor in here as well. We'll stick it right here, I think. We have detected a massive gravtech energy reading indicating that the mech hive is hidden somewhere in orbit. If you could find it, you could shut it down or make use of its power. Mech hives are production and control platforms that birth mechanoids and coordinate their actions around the planet. They're powered by a persona core. Collect more grav ship technology to track down the mech hive's location. Where is this? Okay, we can take the shuttle out there, but I do think I'm running out of time for this 10 hours. How close are you to joining us, the Accurate? That's not the worst. Have you been talked to today? Yeah. I don't think he's gonna make it in time. We might have to just send it. You have Stockholm Syndrome 505. Emancipate. Big dog, go get on that right now. Okay. Why are you leaving? You shouldn't have left. You have... Why are you leaving? That's not how that works. Shit. I don't believe they should have gone back to the virus company. That throws a wrench into the plan. Hey, Chad, guess who forgot to stop recording and has gone over the episode time limit of trying not to exceed like 40 minutes? It's me. Thank you for watching Rimworld, Hog Crankers. I'll have another one of these up for you tomorrow, where I'll figure out how to do an intro that isn't super weird and cumbersome. Have a great day, Chad. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.